What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for clicking on this thumbnail, and thank you for being back with me to another video. In this video, I want to share with you my very small collection of Juliette Has a Gun. I know there's a ton of videos about these fragrances online, and I think that they have lost a little bit of popularity. Not really sure why. A lot of their fragrances are really nice. So if you're interested in finding out which ones I have and what is my take on it, stay tuned. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Moraima. Here in this channel, I like to share anything that I'm passionate about, from fragrances to self-care and decor. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being back with me, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, because the more I see the family grow, the more I'm able to get excited about bringing you more reviews and more videos as much as I can on a weekly basis. Well, are you ready to get started? Today we have 5 fragrances that I want to share with you, and these are the only ones I have from Juliette Has a Gun. There are other offerings that I am trying to get my hands on, but for now these are the ones that I have, and I think 5 perfumes was enough in order for me to do a little just collection review of the house. I'm leaving my favorite for last, but I have others that are extremely amazing and I want to share with you. I'm gonna start with So this name just cracks me up, MMM or because it's so funny how everybody would interpret that. I asked my boyfriend, like, what do you read? And he's like, And I'm like, when I read it, I mean, for me, it's a very uplifting rather than a very boring Anyways, if you have this fragrance, you let me know how you interpret the MMM or the sound. So Juliette Has a Gun. I believe this is the only red bottle in the collection, and it's pretty weighted type bottle. These are 100 ml. They all come in 100 ml. It has a really nice tight cap. If you notice, it's not a magnetic, but it almost feels like it could be a magnetic lid, and it's very nice. It just says Juliette Has a Gun there. I don't know if my camera will be able to pick it up. It's just an engraving. Let's just give it a good spray, and then we're gonna jump into the notes. I really like this perfume. It's very different. The mister is beautiful. So this one is often compared to Hypnotic Poison by Dior. However, this one to me doesn't have the Play-Doh scent that a lot of people speak about. I actually pick it up as well, which is one of the reasons why I don't own it, because I really find it's a beautiful fragrance, but I just can't get over that Play-Doh note. Maybe I need to evolve in my career scent profile taste in order for me to be able to appreciate it, but so far it's not really my thing. But back to this. This is very beautiful, very lipsticky. It has a little bit of fruit, very musky. It's a very cocooning fragrance. It's a very enveloping. It's a little bit gourmand, and it's definitely a scent that I feel you can wear all year round. I wouldn't wear it personally on high heat during the day, just because of how sweet and the gourmand aspects of it. But it's beautiful. You kind of pick up that lipsticky vibe in it, and I think it's often compared also to Replica Lipstick On, which I also have. Maybe I could do a battle between the two. I don't remember Lipstick On being very similar to this, but maybe once I have them side by side, I'll be able to let you know exactly if there is a lot of similarities into this. So let's take a look at the notes. The notes, I tell you guys, are gorgeous. The notes is actually what got me into this fragrance. So main accords, we have powdery, sweet, vanilla, white floral, woody, fruity, caramel, tuberose, warm spicy, and balsamic. For the notes, we have on the top notes, we have raspberry, geranium, and neroli. On the middle notes, we have tuberose, iris, orange blossom, jasmine sambac. On the base notes is gorgeous. Vanilla, caramel, sandalwood, heliotrope, white musk, and patchouli. I mean, it's a beautiful collection of notes that really makes this scent very gourmand in not a caramel candy way. As it's developing, I get that raspberry and that lipsticky iris just shine through in such a beautiful feminine way. It's very coquette, it's very feminine. It's just the epitome of feminine to me, and I think it's something that you can definitely wear during the day. It's work appropriate, it's evening appropriate, not necessarily clubbing. It's not that type of fragrance. I would say this is something that you would want to wear more just going to a restaurant, or just hanging out in some sort of activity or get together or gathering where you don't need to be extremely loud. You just want to have a fragrance that is very enveloping, feminine, a little bit more close encounters, not necessarily extremely loud and extremely projecting, although it can project if you overspray. I think that it's a very versatile type of fragrance that you can use anytime. Again, that was Juliette Has a Gun. Up next, we have my least favorite, and this is Miss Charming. For some reason, I'm not able to get into this particular fragrance. I don't know why. Maybe now I'll be able to discover as I go once again over the notes with you. It's a beautiful white bottle, very similar to all the other bottles. All the bottles for Juliette Has a Gun in this particular collection, because I know they have a secondary collection, but all these bottles are exactly the same. I'm sure you've seen them at Sephora, and it's just with dark gray writing and red. Same type of cap, a little bit weighty, very nicely. It's completely metal or aluminum. No, it's metal. It's actual metal, and it has a silver sprayer. I don't know why I'm not able to get into this one. I have tried to like it. I have tried to see if I can layer it with other fragrances, but for some reason it's just not my cup of tea. So this one unfortunately is going to get decluttered, but I really want to share this mister. This is like a shower. It's like the mister that you would see on any cartoons where everything just like sprays in such a slow motion. Let me see if I can make it easy for you to see. Did you see that? Oh, it was just such a fine mist. No, I can't. It has a cult following, and I don't really know why I don't like it. So let's take a look at the notes. On the main accords, it has fruity, rose, musky, sweet, tropical, floral, and woody. I mean, it all sounds like it would be incredible, right? On the notes, we have something really strange. There's no categorization of top notes, middle notes, base notes. It's almost as if all the notes are just all together, all at once. And we have Moroccan rose, lychee, wild berries, musk, and strawberry. So it should be like a blast of a fruit bowl, but it's not what I'm getting. I get something very... I think what's getting me is that the Moroccan rose on me is really predominant, and the fruits never show up. It's just like a very floral and musky type of fragrance that never really gets fruity and fresh, and something that I could wear in the summertime. Like, to me, this would be great for the summertime. I actually thought this was going to be like a stronger version of Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice, that berry fruit salad bowl type situation, but with a lot better performance, which is why I got it, but it's not what I'm getting. So unfortunately for me, is a pass. And this was Juliette Has a Gun, Miss Charming. Okay guys, we're getting into the ones that are a little bit more attractive to my nose, and the next one is Moscow Mule, and this is a very incredible, particular, different type of scent. But let's just talk about the bottle real quick. This is one of my favorite bottles. Obviously, it has the rose gold cap, it has a rose gold writing, and it's an ombre from white to clear. I think it's just gorgeous. It is so aesthetically pleasing. It's so beautiful. I think it looks great on a vanity. This is a citrus aromatic that brings a different take on a freshie. Let's just give it a spray. Oh, those atomizers, I just can't. So amazing. Very fruity, very citrusy. The opening is just a burst of citrus. Very light, super summer appropriate, super hot weather appropriate. This is actually one that I like to layer with anything else that I want to add like a splash of brightness. This is very citrusy, but because of the aromatic side of it, it doesn't turn sweet. It's a lot more just fresh, and it stays like in that neutral, fresh, aromatic type of category. So let's take a look at the notes. We have the main accords: citrus, woody, floral, fresh, musky, warm spicy, green, fresh spicy, and aromatic. So the wood and the spices is what makes it stay in that citrusy realm without getting too sweet. And let's take a look at the actual notes. On the top notes, we start with bergamot, lime, and lemon. On the middle notes, we have hedione, ginger, apple, green apple. On the base notes, we have white musk, woody notes, amberwood, and ambrette. Also, I've heard that a lot of people, they associate it with either molecule 1 or molecule 2. It has a little bit of that scent profile. I don't agree. To me, unfortunately, I'm not able really to smell the actual molecule 1 or 2 just yet. Molecule 2 more than molecule 1. I do have another version of it that is a little bit more aromatic, and I'm able to smell it, but definitely this is a really good freshie. This is very unisex. Anyone can wear it. I think it's super summer appropriate. It's super spring appropriate. You can wear it Actually, as a freshie going out to the gym or something like that, it's a little expensive to have to make it your gym scent, but I think that it's a super versatile type of fragrance. And if you want to enhance any citrus in any other fragrance that is either too sweet or too vanilla or too gourmand, and you just want to give it that splash of freshness, this would be a great one to add. And this is one that I definitely want to keep in my collection. Mule by Juliette has a gun. Up next, we're talking about a very beautiful and bright fragrance, and this is Sunny Side Up. This is the coconut version, the coconut queen of Juliette Has a Gun. It's a beautiful, I don't know why this makes me think of an egg because of the white and the yellow. Ever since I got this bottle, all I'm thinking is like an egg, and because usually eggs are either sunny side up or whatever, that's usually how I have it. This is just such a fun, incredible fragrance. Again, the same type of, they're tight, they're really, really tight, which I like. I love to be able to have a cap on a bottle and to be able to grab it by the bottle, and if I need to move it or if I need to grab it, okay. I hate when you have an expensive perfume, you grab it by the cap and it just falls, because I have my perfumes on a drawer, so I don't have them displayed. So often I take them from the top, so I take them from the cap. So anyways, little tangent there, really, really good secure cap. And this one has some coconut inside. I keep on missing the spray, I don't get it. This is a different type of coconut. It has some woody aspects. It's not as sweet as you would imagine. Let's take a look at the notes. We have on the main accords woody, so we're starting with that. Woody, musky, powdery, coconut, vanilla, amber, warm, spicy, and sweet. And on the main notes, we have, on the top notes, we have vanilla absolute, amorous, jasmine for the top notes. On the middle notes, we have sandalwood, coconut milk, iris root, and jasmine. And on the base notes, we have iso e super and ambrette, which makes this fragrance last a long, long time because of that iso e super. This is definitely a different take of coconut because of it's so woody, and to me is extremely opposite to have a fruit, coconut, and the wood together without any sweetness. This perfume is not sweet at all. It doesn't come across sweet at all, and I was expecting it to be because the first note is vanilla. So for that particular reason, I don't know if this one is gonna stay in my collection. I do like it, and I like to have it as a backup, and I like to have it as a, maybe I'm gonna wear it one day, but I don't really know. Again, like I said, I really, really like it, but I don't really know if this one's gonna stay on my collection. The next one though, which I'm sure you already know which one it is, it's definitely stronger on the coconut than this one, in case you were wondering. So once again, this is Juliette Has a Gun, Sunny Side Up. And finally, we have gotten to my particular favorite, to me, the best of the collection, the best of the line. It has a huge cult following. Everybody loves it, especially in this particular season of the year where summer hits. A lot of people are jumping into this fragrance, and this is Juliette Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. I mean, the gradient on this bottle is just incredible. To me, it's a sunset in a bottle. Look at the blue of the water, and the orange gradient is like a sea, a beautiful beach, and the sun setting 6-7 o'clock in the evening. Just incredible. This one is the most tropical of all to me, and it's the yummiest, so it's definitely my favorite. Oh, this fragrance is amazing, guys. Like, if you have, by any chance, you have never smelled it and you're thinking about it, get yourself to Sephora, smell it, or any store that might particularly have it. And even if you would have to blind buy it, to me, this is a total blind buy safe. Daytime, you can wear it to work, you can wear it brunch with the girls, go out shopping, day dates. Not really evening. I wouldn't say this would be a fragrance to go clubbing or to go to a formal dinner at night, but definitely a fragrance that can last you all summer long, and it can definitely be one of your staples. It's definitely one of my staples. Let's take a look at the notes. So on the main accords, we have vanilla, salty, powdery, sweet, amber, marine, warm, spicy, woody, balsamic, and musky. And on the notes, the top note is salt. The middle notes is vanilla absolute and orchid. On the base notes, we have tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. This fragrance is super well blended. Is sweet enough, but not sickening sweet. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Definitely my favorite from the collection, a staple that will be in my collection for a long, long time. So if you have been wondering about the best beach, summer, coconut, sweet, but not too much, just like an overall type of fragrance, Vanilla Vibes is definitely one of the ones that you should strongly consider because it's amazing. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for being with me one more time. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of the Juliette Has a Gun perfumes. Which ones are your favorite? Have you been thinking of getting any of them? And if any of the recommendations is something that has helped you to either say yay or nay to one of the fragrances, I would definitely love to know and just chat with you about it. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and I really hope you join the family and you subscribe. It's free 99 like they say, and it really doesn't cost you anything, and it definitely lets me know that the content I'm bringing out is interesting and people want to see it. The more I get to see the family growing, the more I get excited about bringing you more fragrances. So with that, I'll see you on the very next video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.